What's up, guys? This is a OU battle, or no, actually this is a random battle I had on Pokemon Showdown, and this is actually the first battle I've uploaded that I lost, and I got Nick's Curse pretty bad, which, if you don't know, means basically that I got haxed terribly. So anyway, it looks good at first. It gives me a Marowak, Swords Dance, and he puts up the Stealth Rock, and that's going to allow me to KO him with Fire Punch. Looking great. Brings in that Lombre, which is faster than me, but I double edge, take it out, great. Carnivine comes in faster than me, power whips me, takes me out. A bit ridiculous. So I go to Combuskin. I'm predicting he's going to switch, so I go for that sub. And I don't really know Mesprit's stats, so I go for Fire Blast. I don't know if it's more specially defensive or not. I wasn't really worried about it. And look at that burn. That is how much luck I have right now. So I protect just to get the burn to do a little bit more damage before I Fire Blast again. Boom, 43%. Last time burn did 44%. Fire Blast, no. 2% left and he KOs me. Salty right there. So I bring in my Giratina, as it's pretty much just a solid thing to bring in on a double down. He brings in his Carnivine. And I Will-O-Wisp because I know he was a physical attacker and he Leech Seeds. Kind of expected. I don't want to Leech Seed up, however. So I go to Metang, not really looking at his moves. I definitely should have beforehand. And he goes for the Swords Dance. I know he can't really hurt me all that bad. So I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash, just to see how much damage it'll do, because I figured it'd be better to just Meteor Mash twice rather than switch to something with a super effective. But it does not. So I go to Lillipup this turn, because he has both Fire Fang and Ice Fang and an Expert Belt, but he Power Whips and KOs it, which is pretty salty. So now I'm forced to go back to Giratina and Shadow Ball him, and that does not KO him. And he Power Whips. So now this turn I go for Aura Sphere, not really worried about revealing my moves just in case he wants to switch to a normal type or a dark type, whatever. So then in comes Poochyena and he Sucker Punches. Guess I should have seen that coming. So I go to Tangrowth, put him to sleep right away, and I go for the Power Whip, stab, miss. This is where my hacks start. And then he wakes up on this turn, goes for the Fire Fang, 22%, nothing bad, Earthquake. Only does that much. So I go for the Sleep Powder again, miss, and he Fire Fangs again. So I go for another Sleep Powder and miss, and he Fire Fangs again. So I'm like, you know what? Sleep Powder again, because I want to be able to take him out and still have full health. And now this turn I'm forced to use Synthesis as he Fire Fangs again. And this turn he finally gets the burn. So I'm going to Sleep Powder again. And I'm going to miss again. And he's going to crunch and get the defense full. So because of this, I am pretty much forced to use Sleep Powder one last time and hope it hits. And it finally does. So I'm going to Synthesis because I don't want to be that low. And then I'm going to switch to my Metang, actually. And he's going to be asleep again. And so now I'm going to go for the Meteor Mash. I see Fire Fang, super effective. Pretty sure I could take one. I know Metang's pretty natural, bulky. And I'm going to get the attack raise. And in comes Magaton with a balloon. So I'm going to have to Meteor Mash again since my only other move is Earthquake. And his Flash Cannon's going to 2-hit KO me, which is pretty salty. So now I bring in Tangrowth. And I have Earthquake on him. But with the burn I don't want to risk it. So I go for a Sleep Powder. Probably the dumbest move I've ever done in my life, because I missed. So yeah, lost that battle after Lord knows how many misses. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna count them right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6. Only 2 hit, and he got the defense and the burn. So yeah, pretty salty there. But whatever, good game, I guess.